Imagine stepping into a colossal $1 billion monument to history, a dream that's taken 2 decades to realize, finally unveiling its wonders just outside Cairo. But here's where it gets intriguing. This isn't just any museum, it's poised to be the world's largest dedicated to a single ancient civilization. And it's opening amid whispers of both excitement and concern. Ready to dive into the details? Let's explore what makes the Grand Egyptian Museum such a monumental event. Scheduled to welcome the public on Saturday, this sprawling complex, a stone's throw from the iconic pyramids of Giza, spans a massive 470,000 square meters, roughly the size of 100 football fields. Announced back in 1992, the project hit its stride in 2005 when construction kicked off, though it faced endless hurdles and setbacks. Some sections even had a trial run in 2024, giving visitors a sneak peek at its potential. Inside, expect to be dazzled by over 50,000 artifacts, including a jaw-dropping 83-ton colossus of the pharaoh Ramesses II, dating back to around 3,200 years ago, and a 4,500-year-old boat once owned by Khufu, the legendary builder of the pyramids. To put that in perspective, Khufu's boat is like a time capsule, painstakingly preserved to show how ancient Egyptians engineered vessels for the afterlife. Think of it as an early example of advanced woodworking and navigation skills that still impress engineers today. The museum boasts 24,000 square meters of permanent exhibit space, broken into 12 main galleries that chronicle Egypt's past from prehistoric times through the Roman era. These are thoughtfully arranged by historical periods and themes, making it easier for newcomers to follow the timeline. Plus, there's a dedicated children's museum to spark curiosity in the young, along with conference rooms, educational workshops, a bustling commercial area for souvenirs, and a state-of-the-art conservation center to protect these treasures. Many of these items have been relocated from the crowded Egyptian Museum in Cairo's Tahrir Square, a venerable institution over a century old that's bursting at the seams. Others come fresh from recent digs at ancient sites, like the Saqqara Necropolis, a sprawling cemetery complex about 14 miles south, filled with pyramids, tombs, and hidden chambers that reveal the burial rituals and social structures of pharaohs. For beginners, think of a necropolis as a city of the dead, where Egyptians believed the afterlife began, complete with elaborate preparations to honor the departed. Ahmed Ghonim, the museum's CEO, shared with reporters that cutting-edge tech enhances the experience, blending virtual reality, augmented reality, and multimedia shows to bring history to life. We're speaking the language of Gen Z, he explained, using modern tools like interactive apps and mixed reality displays instead of outdated labels. It's a smart way to engage younger audiences who might otherwise tune out traditional exhibits. Imagine watching a hologram of Ramesses II come to life, or virtually sailing on Khufu's boat to understand ancient seafaring. And this is the part most people miss. The grand opening wasn't without drama. Postponed multiple times, the latest delay in July stemmed from tensions in the Middle East, including the Gaza crisis. Yet, world leaders are slated to attend alongside Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, with reports of fireworks lighting up the Giza pyramids, and a new walkway connecting them to the museum for seamless exploration. This ambitious project fits into Egypt's broader infrastructure boom, including a growing metro system, and a new airport that opened its doors in 2020. But here's where it gets controversial. While the museum is a triumph of cultural preservation, some critics question if such lavish spending is justified in a country still grappling with economic challenges. Is pouring billions into tourism the best use of resources, especially when everyday needs like jobs and infrastructure for locals are pressing? It's a point that sparks debate. Does celebrating ancient heritage help modern Egyptians, or should funds go elsewhere? Beyond showcasing Egypt's rich past, the museum is a calculated move to boost tourism in Africa's second-largest economy, which has weathered storms like the 2011 Arab Spring uprising and the COVID-19 pandemic. Visitor numbers plummeted during those turbulent times, but 2024 saw a record-breaking 15.7 million tourists, per official stats. The government aims to double that to 31.4 million by 2032, hoping the museum will entice travelers to linger longer, injecting much-needed foreign currency into the economy. Hassan Alam, CEO of the firm managing the museum, anticipates 15,000 to 20,000 daily visitors. The world's been waiting. Everyone's buzzing with anticipation, he said. And Egypt's tourism and antiquities minister, Sharif Fathi, proudly called it a gift from Egypt to the world. Yet, as the doors swing open, concerns loom large about artifacts' safety. In recent weeks, 2 precious items were stolen. One, a 3,000-year-old golden pharaoh's bracelet from a conservation lab in Cairo. The Arab Spring saw looters raid sites, resulting in lost treasures. For context, these thefts highlight a broader issue. How do we balance public access to history with protecting it from modern threats? Is Egypt doing enough to secure its heritage? Or are vulnerabilities exposing priceless relics to risk? All in all, the Grand Egyptian Museum is more than a building. It's a bridge between Egypt's glorious past and its future. But with grand ambitions come big questions. What do you think? Is this museum a beacon of progress, or a risky gamble in turbulent times? Do you agree that technology is the key to engaging new generations with history? Or should we stick to traditional methods? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take and spark a conversation.